Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Larry the Batman fan, and I'm back with another video. I just recently got two packages in the mail, plus two of these sleeve things in the mail. Of course, I opened everything up before filming here because I wanted to save some time. I didn't want to bore anybody with unboxing, or opening it up rather. And plus, I didn't want anybody trying to dox me with the address and stuff, so excuse me, I'm not trying to show all that. So I got a package in the mail from a guy named Gimpy Ninja, and that package is right down here. And I've recommended him on my channel once before, but I'm mentioning it again, that Gimpy Ninja is a good eBay seller on eBay, and I highly recommend Gimpy Ninja for anyone that loves collecting retro video games, or games in general, newer games like PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and all that. Gimpy Ninja is a good guy. He will hook you up, he will give you a free game or two and accessories if you spend more money. He's good. Unlike dkoldies, which I've ordered from them again. This is from dkoldies, as you see. And yet, Joey's still never filmed my order. Like, I've been disappointed that he has not filmed my order. I've done it like 4 times and I'm just done. I'm not going to be ordering from them again. My money is limited and I need the money for other things. More important things are coming in the future. And I can't do that if I keep spending money on the games and the movies. But for you guys, I'm coming through again because we're up to 62 subscribers, and I wanted to thank y'all. I also wanted to thank Gimpy Ninja because he threw in a couple of free items in this box here. So I gotta thank him for that. You rock, dude. You rock. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. You know, I know I spent over $200 with this guy, but I wasn't expecting him to hook me up with anything for free. So that's really nice of him. He's definitely better than dkoldies for sure. So anyways, let me get right into this video and show you what I got. I ordered a couple extra Wii games off of eBay. I gotten back into Wii collecting because there is still some good games on the Wii. Despite it having a massive amount of shovelware, you can still find some underrated gems in the collections of Wii, being that there's like 1,400 games for the machine. And you know, some of the like first party titles like Super Mario Galaxy and Zelda Skyward Sword and the Resident Evil games. But here we have Agatha Christie Evil Under the Sun, which I'm pretty sure is a point and click game. I am a big Agatha Christie fan. I do enjoy the Agatha Christie novels. And I'll admit that Crooked House was an okay movie for Agatha Christie. And Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile. I have to say I like Death on the Nile. That was a good movie. But Murder on the Orient Express from 2017 was a disappointment. I did find out that that was actually a remake from the original film that came out in the 70s. I think that one's probably better than the remake. But yeah, I haven't played this game, so I can't really give y'all much opinion on it. I know there's another game for the Wii of Agatha Christie. It's called And Then There Were None. That's the other game. I saw a Wii viewer's review on it. He said it was an average game, not really that amazing, but you know, who the hell knows? It could be a great game. This game and the other one, you know. I'll probably get the other one as well just to see how it compares to this one. Of course, I got this game for a good price. It's one of the best games you could get on the Wii. Is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. This is a great FPS game. Highly recommended. It's a great game. Metroid is a female character, Samus, and you go through levels, you shoot and kill aliens, and unlock doors and a bunch of other stuff. And it's a really great game. This is definitely one of the best on the Wii. Honestly. Okay, so now this is dkoldies package, the final package I'm ordering from them. And I know I always comment on this, but I love the way they wrap these packages. They do a very good job at wrapping these. So get that out of there. Show y'all what I got here. I got Medieval Resurrection for PSP, which I heard is a really good game. I got a good price on it. It was only like $15, I think, or 20. It was under the $20 range, but I got that. I'm glad to have that. I did play Medieval 2 on the PS1, but I don't have that game anymore, so it's nice to have this. I'm not sure if it's a remake or anything, but it might be its own game. But yeah, it's nice to have that. Got Binary Domain, which I've heard is a really good first-person shooter for PS3 and Xbox 360. Of course, this is the PS3 version, but I do look forward to playing that because it's really good. So I have Binary Domain there. And of course, I got Sonic Generations, which, when this game came out, was actually a good game. And they released it on the 360, and it might have been on the Nintendo Wii, but I'm not really sure. The Wii really only had like 2 amazing Sonic games. That was Sonic All-Stars Racing and Sonic Colors. But yeah, this is a great Sonic game. They really proved that they could make a good Sonic game as long as they have speed in the games with Sonic and that they're actually fun to play, and they're not like boring, and they don't have you do like all this crap where you're like a werewolf, and that it doesn't have glitches in the game and things like that. So, good game to have. Well, and the only good Sonic game we've gotten recently is Sonic Frontiers. That's the only good one. Sonic Forces, no. Sonic Boom, no. So it's nice to see that we finally got a decent Sonic game. Time Splitters, the first one. There's nostalgia for a lot of people of the Time Splitters games, and it's really great. Really fun first-person shooter. Look at that. You got the 4-player split screen in the game. And yeah, it's just a great game. The controls, from what I remember, are inverted. But, you might be able to change that in the settings. Oh, that's right. I didn't get that with the manual. It's missing the manual. dkoldies, for some reason, they charge more if you get it with the case and cover art, or if you get it with the manual, they might even charge you a little bit more, like $2 or $3 more, which is pretty stupid because you won't get that on eBay. But then again, I have 1 or 2 sellers send me a scratched up disc from eBay, so dkoldies always make sure that their games are not scratched, which is nice for a collector because I hate getting scratched up games. I really do. But yeah, this is Time Splitters, the first one. I have the second one as well. I've also had the Future Perfect, and I had the GameCube version, which is worth the most money. And I don't have that version anymore. I should have kept it. Really kicking myself for not keeping that. But it's a good series. They really need to make a 4th game. I don't know what they're waiting on. Need for Speed Undercover. PS2. I didn't really have any Need for Speed games other than Carbon, but when I got that game, eBay sent me the person that sold it to me on eBay sent me a scratched up disc. So it's nice to have this, and I know it's not scratched, even though I'm not checking it right now on camera. They don't send scratched up games to you. Okay, so we got a couple carts here. What's this? Oh, these Genesis games? That's right, these are Genesis games. Got the Lion King. I got this for really cheap on DKO. It was only like $3 or $4. Not bad for like $3 or $4. And then I got Spider-Man X-Men Arcade's Revenge. I remember this game being pretty decent for the Sega Genesis, so I decided to pick it up. And I got cosmetically flawed version, so it's got that sticker on it, of course. But yeah, it looks like it had that big sticker on it. I'll probably have to use like some Goo Gone to get that shit off of there, because I hate that shit with a burning flaming passion. These giant ass stickers. I mean, it's not so bad on the back, but in the front there, that's really bad. We got one Super Nintendo game. I added this, Kirby's Avalanche. They only wanted $20 for it. Nice to have a Kirby game for my Super Nintendo. Superstar Ultra, they wanted like, I think $60 or $70 for. That one was just too much money. And I know they have another Kirby game on the Super Nintendo. I don't remember what it's called though. It might be Kirby's Avalanche 2 or something. I don't really know. Leave that in the comments section below if y'all know what that game is, because it's escaping me at the moment. But yeah, nice to have Kirby's Avalanche. Red Steel for the Wii. This is a game that gets shit on by a lot of people. They said it's not a very good first-person shooter for the Wii. But, you know, I played it and I thought it was a decent game. The sword fighting in it is a little bit frustrating, but overall, it's not as bad as people say. It really isn't. It's kind of, there's some games that are like that, you know, they say it's really bad, and then I play it and I think it's a decent game. And then there are those games that people say are really bad, that I agree, they're really bad. Of course, down here we got Resident Evil on the Umbrella Chronicles. This is another Wii game that I used to have, but got rid of it. Now I have it again. This is a great Wii game. If you like Unreal shooting games and the Resident Evil franchise, then you'll love this game. Although I will say one thing about this thing that I didn't like. I didn't really like the voice acting in it. They took parts of, I think, the first or second game and Resident Evil 0 and put it in this game to make it an Unreal shooter. But the voice acting in the GameCube version of Resident Evil 0 sounds a lot better than this version. So, just look it up. You'll see what I mean. The voice sounds different between Rebecca and Billy. And I think that's it. That's it in that box. I'll throw that over there. And of course, this is from Gimpy Ninja. Let's go ahead and open it up. He wrapped it pretty well, I see. Here, let me just get this open for y'all. Hang on. Hang on. Did not expect it to be wrapped like that. But that's nice that he wrapped it. He wrapped it well, too. That's nice. dkoldies sells a nunchuck by itself. Or, I mean, the Wii remote by itself, and you gotta buy the nunchuck separately. This guy, he gave me both. Oh, and it gave me an official PS3 controller, which is dope. Sweet. Sweet. look at all this stuff, man. Like, look at it there. And that's the comic books he was talking about. He hooked me up with those. I guess he knows I'm a big comic book guy. And then this thing. I gotta open this up. And then a whole stack of these that I purchased. You know, that he had. Plus those. Give me another minute, guys. I'm gonna open that up and show y'all what I got. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I didn't expect to have to, go through all that crap. Taking all that out of there. I know on camera that takes up a lot of time. That's why I usually like to open boxes before I film, just to save time. So those are all the games over here from dkoldies. All like 10 or 11 games there. Yeah. Well, anyways, here's what I got from Gimpy Ninja. I got Clay Fighter. Of course, it won't. There we go. Wouldn't focus for a second. Clay Fighter is a good game, good fighting game. There's also Clay Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo. Mystery Case Files Million Her or Hair. I never played any of the Mystery Case Files. I know there's a few on the Wii. There might be another one on the DS. But I know they're like murder mystery games, and I kind of like those type of games, so I'll check it out. Mini Ninjas, which I heard Metal Jesus Rocks talk about, said it's a pretty good game. And the Wii viewers also talked about this game being pretty good. So I decided to pick that up. I'm glad to have that. Add that to my Wii collection. These are the comic books that he sent me. They're from the early 90s. They're Supermans. He threw those in for free. Gimpy, I'm not really a Superman fan. I really hate Superman, to be honest with you. But I still appreciate the gesture nonetheless. That is still really nice. I do enjoy my share of comic books, Batman and Spider-Man and stuff, Daredevil. But it's still kind of nice to see that he had thrown those in for free. So I do appreciate the gesture. Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. That's the first Disgaea game. We're up to like Disgaea 5 or 6, something like that. Build and Race. This game was free because we had agreed for what I paid for everything that he would throw in the comic books for free, along with the accessories I wanted. And then I asked him, could I get 2 games for free? Because I felt like the 2 accessory items just wasn't enough. And he was like, yeah, sure. So I got Build and Race. So that's pretty cool to have that. And then I got Darksiders 2, which I've heard nothing but good things about. And I played a little bit of it with my friend Dane, because he's a big Darksiders fan. And Dane and I love this game. It's great. And the first one's also great. And I know there's a third one, but I never played the third one. It's available on this console, Xbox 360, and it's also available on PS3. And they ported it to the Nintendo Wii U, surprisingly. Gears of War 2, great game. Really good third-person shooter. The multiplayer in this game still kicks ass to this day. It's still a lot of fun. Me and my friend Ricky. If I ever see my friend Ricky again, we definitely will be playing that again. It's been a while, but the game was a blast, and it was fun playing the multiplayer. And the campaign is solid as well. Doom 3, great game, scary environments. What more can I say? It's a really great game. There's another version of this game that has like the silver case. It's like a special edition version of it. But yeah, very good first-person shooter and very scary. A lot scarier than the older Doom games on PC. Bloodwake, this was one I definitely wanted to try out. I've heard nothing but good things about this game. It's like a twisted metal on boats. But yeah, it's good to finally have that. Of course, the only other game he really had for the Wii that looked decent enough was Destroy All Humans, Big Willie's Unleashed. I've heard that this game got mixed reviews and that some people think it sucks, other people think it's really fun. I look forward to playing it and seeing for myself how I feel. I know the first two were really good. Singularity for Xbox 360, a fantastic first-person shooter, very good, very fun. Also available on PS3. Jet X2O, I've heard this is a really fun racing game. Haven't played it, look forward to playing it and trying it out. Infamous Second Son, he even had some PS4 games, so I remember having this game before, but my idiot friend Mike, who we no longer hang out, but he stole this game from me, along with like 7 or 8 other games, and this was one of the games that he stole, and I was really pissed off about that. And then I just never got around to getting another copy of it till now. So it's nice to have that because it's a really good PS4 game. Fun fact I should mention is that I remember when the game first came out, a lot of people wanted this game for PS3, but when they said it was going to be PS4 exclusive, a lot of people were mad about that. But, very surprising, but a lot of people were mad that it wasn't on PS3. Far Cry 4 for PS4, it's also available on PS3, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. That's a really good franchise. Classified The Sentinel Crisis, another first-person shooter on Xbox. This is Transformers Dark of the Moon, based off the game movie for 3DS. It's in a generic case, which I'm not a big fan of, but I can get another 3DS case and switch it out. And even if it's missing the manual, that's okay with me too. As long as it has a good case, Cartridge-based games, I'm not really worried if I get just the cartridge because a lot of them are really expensive and they're ones that I can't afford. But for the older games, I want at least to have the case. If not the manual, at least give me the case and the disc. And let the disc be in good shape too. I don't want scratched up discs. RTX Red Rock, I actually saw this separately, that he had this separately from all the PS2 games. I never heard of it, never played it, and looked interesting, so I decided to pick it up. Of course, Shenmue 2, and it looks like it's complete because I can feel its weight. That manual feels pretty damn heavy. But yeah, Shenmue 2, I look forward to playing that. Never got to play Shenmue 2. I know they re-released the game on PS4, and they also released Shenmue 3, which I heard was really bad. Wasn't really that great of a game. But Shenmue 2 is a great game. And it was originally released on the Dreamcast, but it didn't get released outside of Japan and I think Europe. We never got that version for Dreamcast. We had to wait for it to be ported to the Xbox since the Dreamcast was only around for like a year and a half before it stopped making games. So we only got the first game really over here in North America on Dreamcast. I beat the first game. I just never played the second game, so look forward to playing that. And I'm glad to have it in my collection. And Far Cry 5, which I will play after I beat Far Cry 4. And that's all of the games that I have gotten recently for this unboxing video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I showed. I'm going to show y'all one last time. I'll just sort of turn this around. And then Mini Ninjas, you got that. You got this cartridge over here, Clay Fighter. And you got all these laid out on my bed. I know it's a little sloppy. You guys get the point. So anyways, that's all I got to say. Thank you, Gimpy Ninja, for hooking me up with some free stuff. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I got to show the controller, of course. Got an official PS3 controller. And he threw in the cable piece. I'm not sure. That doesn't look like a PS3 case. Or cable, rather. It might be. I'm pretty sure it's not, though. And then this Wii remote with the nunchuck, which is dope. Because I have a Wii U that can play Wii games, but I didn't have any controllers. And he threw these two accessories in for free, along with the comic books, Build and Race, and Darksiders 2. So thank you very much to Gimpy Ninja for doing that for me. You are definitely better than dkoldies for sure. So anyways, yeah, I'm glad everyone's tuned in to watch this video, and hopefully we'll get some good views on this video. Anyways, God bless you all, and thanks again for watching this unboxing collection. Larry the Batman fan signing off. God bless you. Have a great day. Peace.